All right, guys, just got done with a little roof clean. Pick up these mask marks on my face. Wear your PPE. Okay, so I start off with brushing the roof with a nylon brush. The point of this is to agitate any large moss and kind of displace anything that can be brushed off. And you want to avoid using a metal brush for this because the metal will break the roofing shingles down faster and it'll knock off a lot of the grit that's on there. And the point of cleaning a roof is to extend the life of the roof in addition to improving the aesthetics. So if you're just starting out, start with a nylon brush. Don't use a metal brush because you'll end up causing more damage over time. And you'll see, if you start cleaning roofs, you'll see a bunch of different roofs. And you'll see the ones that get cleaned with a wire brush because the bottom third of the shingles will have a lot less grit than the rest. So start off with a nylon brush. So agitate all that. Don't scrub too hard. Then you want to blow everything off. And blowing everything off is going to just set you up for being able to treat the roof. And after you blow everything off, then I like to go through and clean all the gutters out after the roof's blown off, and that way I'm not blowing debris back into the gutters after I'm done cleaning the gutters out. So this one I was able to deposit the debris on the ground because the customer didn't mind, and I also clean up the ground after I clean out any gutters anyway. Go through, tighten up any gutter spikes that are loose or replace them if they're missing. You may run into some situations where you actually need to use gutter screws instead of spikes because the wood has softened up too much. So that's always a good option. And then once you're done with all of that, I like to go through and wash the gutters out and just wash down any little bits that are left in there. And you'll see me in a little bit doing that, but that's just good practice to make sure that the gutter's completely clear. And it also conduct a flow test to make sure that all of the downspouts are working the way they're supposed to, and you can remove any clogs that maybe you didn't see from the top side. So after everything is cleaned off of large debris, then you want to treat the roof with your sodium hypochlorite. 6% is generally good for an asphalt roof, and you're going to want to let that dwell for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Some people leave it on there and just let the weather wash it off over time. But in this roof, I actually ended up coming back and rinsing the whole thing off because the customer wanted it rinsed off, and that'll also help to get rid of some of the bleach smell. So yeah, pretty simple. Brush it off, blow it off, clean the gutters out, treat the roof, and you're good to go. This is what the aftermath looks like. All right, so that roof clean took about 2.5 hours, actually just under 3 hours, because I had to rinse this one. It was really nasty, and the customer wanted all the extra loose moss after it died rinsed off as much as possible, so we went ahead and did that for him. Looks really nice now. It was pretty covered in moss and pine needles and all that. So anyway, it's a $600 job. Took about 3 hours, so a little slower than normal, but turned out really well. And about to go talk to the customer, and hopefully they're happy. See you guys soon.